Listen to me carefully. Your body is failing you. Not because you lack discipline, not because you lack effort, but because you have been eating in spiritual darkness for your entire life. I am Rabbi David, and I am about to give you the exact words that will transform every meal you eat into medicine. This is not theory. This is not philosophy. This is ancient technology from the Torah that has healed bodies for 3,000 years. Right now, go to the comments and write these words. I am grateful for my healing. Write it. Do it now. This is not just engagement. This is you making a declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive what I'm about to teach you. The universe listens to commitment, not to doubt, not to hesitation, to action. Now listen. 7 years ago, I was sick, exhausted every single day. I would sleep 9 hours and wake up feeling like I had not slept at all. My back hurt constantly. My digestion was chaos, bloating after every meal, discomfort that never ended. I went to doctors, 5 different specialists. I spent thousands of dollars, blood tests, scans, medications. Nothing worked. In fact, I got worse. My energy dropped. My pain increased. I was 42 years old, and I felt like I was 70. I was desperate. I tried everything. Different diets, supplements, exercise programs, meditation apps. Nothing changed. My body was breaking down, and I did not understand why. And then one day, I was studying Torah. I came across a teaching from the Talmud. It said that when a person eats food without consciousness, the food does not nourish them. It passes through them like dirt. But when a person eats with awareness, with intention, with gratitude, spoken out loud before the first bite, the food transforms. It becomes medicine, it becomes life force. I thought this was metaphor, I thought this was spiritual poetry, but I was desperate enough to test it. So I started saying a blessing before every meal. Not a mechanical prayer, not empty words, but a real blessing, with intention, with presence, with understanding of what I was about to do. Within 2 weeks, something changed. My digestion improved. The bloating stopped. Within 1 month, my energy started returning. Within 3 months, the back pain was gone. Within 6 months, I felt like I was 25 years old again. No medications, no surgeries, no expensive treatments, just words, just consciousness, just obedience to an ancient law that I had ignored my entire life. Now let me tell you what is happening in your body right now. Every time you eat, you are not just consuming calories. You are consuming energy. You are consuming information. You are consuming consciousness. Food is not dead matter. It is alive. It carries the energy of the earth, the energy of the sun, the energy of water and air and life itself. And when you put that food into your body, one of 2 things happens. Either the food transforms you, or you transform the food. If you eat with consciousness, the food enters your body as medicine. Your cells recognize it. Your digestive system absorbs it fully. Your energy increases. Your pain decreases. Your body begins to heal itself from the inside out. But if you eat without consciousness, the food enters your body as waste. Your cells do not recognize it. Your digestive system struggles to process it. Your energy drops. Your inflammation increases. Your body begins to break down meal after meal, year after year, until you are sick and you do not know why. This is the hidden enemy, the invisible opponent that has been destroying your health for decades. It is called the illusion of separation. It is the belief that food is just food, that your body is just a machine, that eating is just a mechanical process of putting fuel in the tank. This belief is a lie, and this lie is killing you. You have been trained by the modern world to eat fast, to eat while distracted, to eat while watching screens, to eat while working, to eat while driving, to eat without thinking, without feeling, without awareness of what you are doing. And every time you eat this way, you are telling your body a message. You are saying, this food is not important. This moment is not sacred. This act of nourishment is not worthy of my attention. And your body listens, your body obeys. Your body stops responding to the food. The nutrients pass through you. The energy does not enter you, and you stay sick. Now listen carefully. The Torah teaches that before you eat, you must say a blessing. This is not a suggestion. This is a commandment. This is law, and the law exists for a reason. The blessing is not gratitude for gratitude's sake. It is not positive thinking. It is not a nice spiritual gesture. The blessing is technology. It is a tool that changes the energy of the food. It changes the response of your cells. It changes the function of your digestion. It transforms eating from a mechanical act into a spiritual act. And when eating becomes spiritual, healing becomes automatic. The great Kabbalists understood this. They taught that every physical object in this world has a spiritual core, a spark of divine energy trapped inside material form. And when you speak words of holiness over that object, you release the spark, you free the energy, you transform the material into the spiritual. This is not mysticism. This is physics. This is biology. This is how reality works. Your consciousness determines your health. Your awareness determines your healing. Your words determine whether food becomes medicine or poison in your body. And right now, you have been eating poison. Not because the food itself is toxic, but because you have been eating it in spiritual darkness. Let me be very clear about what will happen if you do not change this. You will continue to get sicker. Your energy will continue to drop. Your pain will continue to increase. You will go to more doctors. You will take more medications. You will spend more money, and nothing will work. Because you are trying to fix a spiritual problem with physical solutions. You are trying to heal a consciousness issue with material tools. It does not work. It has never worked. It will never work. You will live the rest of your life trapped in a body that is failing you. You will wake up tired. You will go to bed in pain. You will watch yourself age faster than you should. You will lose years of your life, maybe decades, and you will die earlier than you were meant to. All because you refused to speak a blessing before you ate your food. Is that what you want, or do you want perfect health? Do you want energy that does not run out? Do you want a body that heals itself? Do you want to wake up feeling alive? Do you want to eat without pain? Do you want to live a long life with strength and clarity and vitality? Then you need to learn what I'm about to teach you. The ancient rabbis created a system, a protocol, a method for eating that unlocks the healing power hidden inside every piece of food. It is simple, it is practical, it is precise, and it works. It has worked for 3,000 years. It worked for me. It has worked for hundreds of my students, and it will work for you if you obey. Part 2. The protocol has 3 components. All 3 are required. You cannot skip any of them. If you skip one, the system breaks. If you do all 3, healing begins. Component 1. Understand what you are about to say. The blessing is not random words. It is not a magic spell. It is a statement of reality. Before you eat, you are acknowledging that the food in front of you came from the Creator, that it traveled from the earth to your plate through divine design, that it contains energy you did not create and cannot create, that you are about to receive a gift, and that receiving this gift with awareness transforms it. Most people have never thought about this. They see food and they eat. No pause, no consideration, no recognition of where it came from or what it truly is. This is the first mistake. This is where the separation begins. So before you say anything, you stop. You look at the food, and you think, this food came from the earth. The earth received it from the sun received it from the Creator, and now it is here in front of me, ready to enter my body and become part of me. When you do this, something shifts in your mind. You are no longer eating unconsciously. You are no longer a machine, consuming fuel. You are a conscious being receiving a gift from creation itself, and this shift in your mind changes everything that happens next in your body. Component 2. Say the blessing with intention. After you understand, you speak. You say words. Out loud. Not in your head. Out loud. Why? Because sound carries energy. Your voice is vibration, and vibration changes matter. This is not mysticism. This is physics. Every word you speak sends waves of energy into the air, into the food, into your own nervous system. The blessing does not need to be long. It does not need to be complicated. It needs to be real. You say, "Blessed is the source of all life, who brings forth bread from the earth." Or, "Blessed is the source of all life, who creates the fruit of the tree." Or, "Blessed is the source of all life, who creates the fruit of the ground." The exact words depend on what you are eating. Bread has one blessing. Fruit has another. Vegetables have another. There are specific formulas. I will teach you all of them. But the principle is the same. You are speaking holiness over the food. You are declaring that this food is sacred, and when you declare it, it becomes sacred. Your body hears this. Your cells respond. Your digestion shifts into a different mode. I had a student. His name was Aaron. He came to me with chronic migraines, 14 migraines per month, severe pain that would last for hours. He had tried every medication, every treatment. Neurologists could not help him. He was desperate. I taught him the blessing protocol. He was skeptical. He said, "Rabbi, I have a neurological condition. How will words over my food fix my brain?" I told him, "Your brain is not separate from your body. Your body is not separate from what you eat, and what you eat is not separate from your consciousness. Everything is connected. Do the protocol. See what happens." He did it. He started saying the blessing before every meal, with intention, with presence, with understanding. Within 1 week, he had only 2 migraines instead of 3. Within 2 weeks, he had 1. Within 1 month, the migraines stopped, completely. After 6 years of constant pain, they were gone. He called me crying. He said, "Rabbi, I do not understand how this is possible." I told him, "You changed your consciousness. Your consciousness changed your biology. This is the law." Component 3, eat slowly and with full presence. After you say the blessing, you do not rush. You do not eat fast. You do not swallow without chewing. You eat like every bite matters, because every bite does matter. The Talmud teaches that you should chew each bite at least 30 times. Why? Because digestion begins in the mouth. Your saliva contains enzymes that break down food. If you swallow too fast, those enzymes do not have time to work. The food enters your stomach unprepared. Your stomach has to work harder. Your intestines have to work harder. Your entire digestive system is strained. And over time, this strain becomes inflammation. Inflammation becomes disease. But when you chew slowly, the enzymes do their work. The food is broken down properly. Your stomach receives it easily. Your intestines absorb the nutrients fully. Your body gets everything it needs from the food. And you feel satisfied. You feel nourished. You feel alive. This is not complicated. This is simple. But simple does not mean easy, because you have spent your entire life eating fast. You have trained yourself to eat while distracted, while thinking about other things, while doing other things. And now you have to untrain yourself. You have to relearn how to eat like a human being, like a conscious being, not like an animal. I had another student. Her name was Rebecca. She came to me with severe digestive problems, bloating after every meal, stomach pain, constipation, gas. She had been to gastroenterologists. They ran tests. They found nothing wrong. They told her it was stress. They told her to take probiotics. Nothing helped. I taught her the protocol. I told her, "You are eating too fast. You are not chewing. You are swallowing food that your body cannot process. Start saying the blessing, and then chew every bite 30 times. She thought I was crazy. She said, "Rabbi, 30 times, that will take forever." I said, "No, it will take 10 minutes, and those 10 minutes will save you years of suffering." She did it. She said the blessing. She chewed slowly. She ate with full attention. Within 3 days, the bloating was gone. Within 1 week, the stomach pain stopped. Within 2 weeks, her digestion was perfect. She could eat anything without discomfort. She called me shocked. She said, "Rabbi, I spent 2 years seeing doctors. I spent thousands of dollars. And the solution was just chewing my food?" I said, "No. The solution was consciousness. The solution was obedience to the law. The solution was treating your food as sacred. Chewing is just one part of that. Now listen, you are thinking, I do not have time for this. I do not have time to pause before every meal. I do not have time to say a blessing. I do not have time to chew 30 times. I am busy. I have work. I have responsibilities. I have a life. Let me tell you something. You do not have time not to do this. How much time have you spent being sick? How many hours have you lost to fatigue? How many days have you lost to pain? How many doctor appointments have you gone to? How many hours have you spent in waiting rooms? How much time have you wasted trying treatments that do not work? If you add up all that time, it is not minutes, it is not hours, it is weeks, maybe months, maybe years of your life lost to a problem that could have been solved by spending 10 minutes per meal eating with consciousness. You are not too busy. You are too unconscious. You are too distracted. You are too trapped in the illusion that speed is more important than health, that convenience is more important than healing. That saving 5 minutes is worth living a lifetime in pain. It is not worth it. It has never been worth it. And deep down, you know this. You are also thinking, what if this does not work for me? What if I do everything you say and nothing changes? Let me be very clear. It will work. It has to work. Because this is not my invention. This is not a theory I created. This is law. This is how reality operates. When you eat with consciousness, your body responds. This is not optional. This is not dependent on belief. This is automatic. The law of consciousness always works. Always. But you have to do it correctly. You cannot do it halfway. You cannot say the blessing mechanically while your mind is somewhere else. You cannot chew fast and expect the same result as chewing slowly. You cannot skip meals and expect healing. You have to obey the protocol fully, completely, every meal, every day, for the rest of your life. This is not a diet you do for 30 days. This is not a cleanse. This is not a temporary fix. This is a transformation of how you eat forever. And yes, that is a big commitment. Yes, that requires discipline. Yes, that requires sacrifice. You are sacrificing speed. You are sacrificing convenience. You are sacrificing unconsciousness. But what you gain is everything. You gain health. You gain energy. You gain life. I had another student. His name was Jonathan. He was an athlete, a runner. He had been training for years, but he kept getting injured. His knees hurt. His ankles hurt. He would heal from one injury and immediately get another. He was frustrated. He thought his body was weak. He thought he was doing something wrong with his training. I told him, your body is not weak. Your body is not receiving the nourishment it needs. You are eating fast. You are eating while distracted. You are eating without consciousness. Start the protocol. He did it. He started saying the blessing before every meal. He started chewing slowly. He started eating with full presence. Within 2 weeks, he noticed his recovery time improved. After workouts, he was not as sore. Within 1 month, the knee pain decreased. Within 3 months, he was completely injury-free. He ran a marathon. No pain, no problems. He broke his personal record. He said, Rabbi, I thought I needed better shoes, better training, better supplements. But all I needed was to eat correctly. I said, correct, because eating correctly means eating with consciousness. And consciousness heals everything. Part A3. Now I'm going to tell you exactly what to do, step by step. No confusion, no complexity, just obedience. Starting with your next meal, you will do this. Step 1. Before you touch the food, stop. Take 3 deep breaths. Look at the food in front of you. Ask yourself, where did this come from? Recognize that it came from the earth, from rain, from sun, from the Creator's design. Spend 10 seconds doing this. Just 10 seconds. This is not a lot of time, but it breaks the pattern of unconscious eating. It brings you into the present moment. Step 2. Say the blessing out loud. If you are eating bread, you say, Blessed is the source of all life who brings forth bread from the earth. If you are eating fruit from a tree, you say, Blessed is the source of all life who creates the fruit of the tree. If you are eating vegetables or grains, you say, Blessed is the source of all life who creates the fruit of the ground. If you are eating anything else, you say, Blessed is the source of all life through whose word all things came to be. Do not worry about getting it perfect. Do not worry about the exact Hebrew words. The intention is what matters. The consciousness is what matters. Speak the blessing in your own language, with your own voice, with full attention, and mean it. Step 3. Take the first bite. Chew it slowly. Count to 30 in your mind as you chew. Do not swallow until you reach 30. Feel the texture of the food changing in your mouth. Taste it fully. Notice the flavors. Notice how your body responds. Then swallow. Then take the next bite and repeat. Do this for the entire meal, every bite, every time you eat, no exceptions. If you are eating with other people, you can explain what you are doing, or you can do it silently. The blessing can be whispered. The chewing can be normal speed if you are in a social setting, but you still maintain the consciousness. You still maintain the presence. You do not disconnect from what you are doing. If you forget the blessing and you already started eating, stop. Say the blessing in the middle of the meal. It is better to say it late than not say it at all. The law is forgiving, but the law must be obeyed. Now let me tell you what will happen when you do this. In the first 3 days, you will notice something small. Maybe your digestion feels slightly better. Maybe you feel a little more satisfied after eating. Maybe your energy is a tiny bit higher. These are the first signs. Your body is starting to respond, your cells are waking up. The process has begun. In the first week, the signs will become clearer. If you have bloating, it will decrease. If you have low energy, it will start returning. If you have inflammation, it will start reducing. You will notice that you are not as hungry between meals. You will notice that you are not craving junk food as much. Your body is starting to recognize real nourishment. In the first month, the transformation becomes obvious. Pain that you have had for years starts to fade. Energy that you thought was gone forever starts coming back. Digestion that was chaotic becomes smooth. Sleep improves. Mood improves. Mental clarity improves. You start feeling like yourself again, like the person you were supposed to be before years of unconscious eating damaged your body. In 3 months, people will start asking you what you did. They will notice the change in your face, in your energy, in your presence. You will tell them, I started eating with consciousness. I started saying a blessing before my food, and they will think you are crazy, but you will not care, because you will know the truth. You will know that ancient law works. You will know that the Torah was right. You will know that consciousness determines health, and after 6 months you will not be able to imagine going back. Eating without a blessing will feel wrong. Eating fast will feel violent. Eating while distracted will feel like self-harm, because you will have retrained your entire system. You will have become a different kind of person, a conscious person, a person who eats like eating is sacred, because it is sacred. I had one more student I want to tell you about. Her name was Miriam. She was 73 years old. She had arthritis in both hands, constant pain. She could barely hold a cup. She had been on medication for 15 years. The medication helped a little, but the pain never stopped. She came to one of my teachings. She listened to everything I said. After the teaching, she came up to me. She said, Rabbi, I am old. I have been eating the same way for 70 years. Do you really think I can change now? I looked at her. I said, the question is not whether you can change. The question is whether you want to live the rest of your life in pain, or whether you want to be free. She started crying. She said, I want to be free. I said, then do what I taught you. Say the blessing. Eat slowly. Eat with consciousness. Starting today, she did it every single meal. For 2 months, nothing changed. She was discouraged. She called me. She said, Rabbi, I am doing everything you said, but my hands still hurt. I told her, keep going. Healing is not instant, especially when you have been sick for many years. Trust the process. Trust the law. She kept going. In the 3rd month, something shifted. The pain started decreasing. Not a lot, but enough to notice. In the 4th month, she could hold a cup without discomfort. In the 6th month, she could open jars. In the 9th month, the pain was completely gone. She called me sobbing. She said, Rabbi, I got my hands back. After 15 years, I got my hands back. I said, you did not get them back. The Creator gave them back because you obeyed the law. Now listen to me very carefully. You have a choice in front of you right now. This is not a small choice. This is not about trying something new for a few days and seeing if you like it. This is a choice about the rest of your life. You can keep eating the way you have been eating, fast, distracted, unconscious, and your body will keep responding the way it has been responding, with pain, with fatigue, with disease, with slow death. Or you can start eating the way the Torah commands, with consciousness, with intention, with gratitude spoken out loud before every meal, and your body will start healing. Not because of me, not because of some new science, but because you aligned yourself with the law that has existed for 3,000 years, the law that always works. The choice is yours, not your doctor's, not your spouse's, not your circumstances, yours. You have the power. You have the spark of the divine inside you. You have the ability to transform your health starting right now, starting with the next thing you put in your mouth. The Torah says, I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Therefore, choose life, choose life, choose consciousness, choose healing. Say the blessing over your food, every meal, every day, for the rest of your life. Now I want you to do something. I am building an army of 100,000 souls who understand that perfect health begins with gratitude over food. Souls who understand that consciousness determines biology. souls who are willing to obey ancient law even when the modern world calls them crazy. If you are one of these souls, share this teaching. Send it to someone who is sick, someone who is suffering, someone who has tried everything and nothing has worked, because they need to hear this. They need to know that there is a path. They need to know that healing is possible, not through more medications, not through more doctors, but through obedience to the Creator's design for eating. Share this video, build the army with me, save lives with me, and now I am going to pray for you. May your body become a vessel of perfect health. May every cell in your body respond to the food you eat with complete healing. May your energy become limitless. May your pain disappear. May your mind become clear. May your spirit become strong. May you live a long life, a vibrant life, a life filled with strength and clarity and joy. May you wake up every morning feeling alive. May you go to sleep every night in peace. May your children see you healthy. May your grandchildren see you healthy. May you live to see great-grandchildren. May you have the discipline to say the blessing over your food every single day. May you have the wisdom to understand that this simple act is the key to everything. May you have the faith to keep going, even when you do not see immediate results. May the Creator bless you with abundance in health, in wealth, in relationships, in purpose. May you become a light to others. May your healing inspire healing in everyone around you. And may you never forget that your consciousness determines your reality. Shalom, my friend. Until next time.